Thank you, sir. I now request Shri Arvind Singhal to kindly come forward as I read his citation, please. Shri Arvind Singhal, born 1958, acquired his Bachelor of Engineering degree in Electronics and Communication from the erstwhile University of Roorkee, now IIT Roorkee, in 1979, and went on to complete his MBA in Finance and Marketing from the UCLA USA in 1982 after securing a Rotary Foundation fellowship. While at UCLA, Shri Arvind Singhal was also honored as an outstanding foreign student. Starting his career as management trainee with DCM Group in 1979, and after working for about 11 years, Shri Singhal founded Technopack Advisors in 1992. Since then, Technopack has grown to become one of India's leading management consultancy firms with over 200 employees based out of Delhi NCR. It specializes in sectors having a large social impact on India, such as textile and fashion, retail and consumer products, healthcare design, education, including vocational, and agriculture and food processing. In each of its sectors, it enjoys a very distinct position of thought leadership. Beyond Technopack, Shri Arvind Singhal is actively involved in causes of education and healthcare in India. He serves on CII's National Committee for Education, Healthcare and Textile respectively. He is also professionally active at various business associations and industry fora, and is a regular columnist with regular fortnightly column, initially in Business Standards and now in the Economic Times for over 12 uninterrupted years. Shri Arvind Singhal has been very actively engaged with IIT Roorkee alumni across different batches and was instrumental in co-founding the Gyan Jyoti Foundation initiative in early 2000. He has recently been nominated as a permanent invitee to the Board of Governors of IIT Roorkee, and in this role, he expects to be very actively involved in a number of IIT Roorkee focused activities. It is a pleasure and privilege for the Indian Institute of Technology Roorkee to honor Shri Arvind Singhal with the Distinguished Alumnus Award on the Alumni Day, November 25, 2012.
मुकेश थोड़ा सा
May I now request Shri Singhal to kindly respond. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great privilege, honor, and absolute delight for me to be a recipient today of this Distinguished Alumnus Award. And for this, I would like to thank not only Dr. Banerjee, Professor Singhal, Dr. Gupta, and others in the selection committee, but my teachers, my faculty, Dr. Preet Singh and others, who taught me between 1975 and 1979, and laid the foundation of my achieving whatever I have achieved so far, imbibed in me whatever strengths and values are important to achieve success beyond just professional success in life. So my special thanks are actually to my faculty who polished me from a very raw young boy when I walked in from the Roorkee railway station in 1975 to where I'm standing today. And I look for your blessings as well. In recent months, years, there is a lot which is going wrong with our country. Mr. Budhiraja and Mr. Verma referred to that in their own way when they talked about education and other priorities. To me, one of the matter of great angst is when India takes pride in saying that we are the richest people on the planet. We have X number of billionaires. Or when we talk about saying that, look, our fiscal deficits or stock market is going so much, we are the most expensive real estate in the world. These are not a matter of joy and achievement. This is a matter of shame for a country which on every single human development indicator is going down and down and down. So in my company, I started to focus on finding out what are the other deficits of India. Because fiscal deficit is only one deficit we have to look into. There are many other deficits. So when we talk about deficits, in no particular order, there is a healthcare deficit, there is an energy deficit, there is an education deficit, there is a water deficit, there is a food deficit, there is a space deficit, there is a sanitation deficit, there is a security deficit. In fact, we have lost more people to internal wars than external since our independence, just in the last 20 years. So internal security is a bigger challenge for us than external, and I can go on and on and on. Again, when we look into where we were in these deficits in 1947, the time of our independence, where we were in 1991, the supposed year of our economic reforms, where we are today in 2011, the picture is very, very bleak. In every single indicator, we have become much worse. India's population in 1947 was about 340, 350 million. We are now adding one India of 1947 every 20 years. So every 20 years. We are currently at about 1.25 billion people. In the next 20 years, we would have crossed perhaps 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, I have no idea how many billions. The reason I'm giving this perspective to you is if we really want to be optimistic still, and we have to be optimistic because pessimism doesn't get us anywhere. We need to find a solution. This is what we have been taught at Roorkee, that we are engineers. We need to find a solution. We just cannot give away by saying this is a problem, let's pray to God and just every problem will be taken care of. We need divine support, but we need to work ourselves. Technology today offers a glimpse of hope across most of these other deficits of India. Whether we look at healthcare, whether we look into education, when we look into energy, when we look into security, the technological advancements which are taking place in the world today do offer a glimmer of hope that we can still yet overcome our multiple challenges. It is my hope, it is my dream, it is my request to the director and his leadership team to focus IIT Roorkee's energies on genuine nation-building initiatives, because this is what our heritage is all about. Roorkee has always been at the forefront of building heritage, building nation, building structures. There could be canals, there could be bridges, there could be railways, whatever else might be, but they were all nation-building activities. We should not let go of that heritage and that responsibility of ours. Let us focus all our collective energies to finding solutions which just do not yet exist, but can be brought to existence through engineering mindset and engineering support. Yes, it's very easy for us to say that the director should do this and director should do that. Very easy to vision, very easy to talk in front of this mic and then say, let's do it. It requires a lot of hard work. And this is where, on behalf of all the alumni, I would very much want to dedicate our support to Roorkee to say that we can all make it happen. We will make it happen. We just need your support and guidance. And let's all alumni come forward and try to find some solutions to all of these challenges. With this, once again, my sincere thanks and gratitude to Dr. Banerjee and the alma mater. Thank you.
See, from my personal knowledge, what I did not say about Shri Arvind Singhal in his citation is that when he came to Roorkee, he came as topper of RE entrance examination, and when he left Roorkee, he was again topper of his batch. Also, I learned from many people that the company which he founded, Technopack, single-handedly, is in fact the India's McKinsey. So, thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you, sir. I now request Shri Ravi Sharma, to kindly come forward as I read his citation. So you can see we are going towards youth, and Shri Ravi Sharma did his BE Electrical from University of Roorkee in 1984 and MBA from IMT Ghaziabad in 1987. An accomplished CEO with proven track record of leading MNC as well as Indian corporate, Shri Ravi Sharma has led organizations in power and telecom industry for India and Asia. In his professional career of more than 28 years with infrastructure and telecom industry, Shri Sharma has held various senior positions across functions and organizations before becoming one of the youngest CEO of telecom MNC in India. With an outstanding track record as a leader, Shri Sharma has led diverse set of teams across industries and cultures with both Indian and multinational organizations in the satellite, telecom and power industry. In his tenure of over 13 years as CEO, Shri Ravi Sharma has led India's largest organizations in telecom and power industry. Before joining as CEO of Adani Power in 2010, Shri Sharma has been CEO of South Asia at Alcatel-Lucent, CEO Asia at Europstar, and CEO at Videocon Telecom. Before becoming first CEO at Alcatel JV in 1999, Shri Sharma had led various responsibilities at British Telecom and UB Group. True to his diverse personality, Shri Sharma has been a state-level sportsman for badminton for UP, University Badminton Secretary at IIT Roorkee, student editor of University magazine Lion, and a TV presenter at a national TV channel. Towards his passion of giving back to society, he has established his own foundation with the name of Brahma Jyoti. With a focus on education, Brahma Jyoti works with all the schools and colleges where he has taken his education. In the last few months, Shri Ravi Sharma has been very actively involved in creating a portal for IIT Roorkee, which will be launched today. The portal named Student Alumni Association of Roorkee, abbreviated as SAR, aims to integrate alumni with the faculty and students. It is a pleasure and privilege for the Indian Institute of Technology Roorkee to honor Shri Ravi Sharma with the Distinguished Alumnus Award on the Alumni Day, November 25. So may I now request Ravi to please respond. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all of you. I must say that I am, by the tradition of Roorkee, I am really nervous to speak in front of my seniors. Respected Professor Banerjee, Mr. Buddhiraja, Mr. Verma, Mr. Gupta, Mr. Thinwal, senior alumni and their families, my peer alumni and their families, friends, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute honor for me to be standing here. And I really thank Roorkee for considering me worthy for this award. One can think of and can dedicate one's success to many parts of one's life. But I have no hesitation in saying that my entire success is dedicated to University of Roorkee, which is being called today IIT Roorkee. Today is a very special day for me. And it's a special day for three distinct reasons. The first and foremost, that I got this opportunity to stand in front of you and take this award. The second one is that I always thought that if I could do something and could give back to my alma mater, I should be doing it rather than saying it. And today, we are going to launch one of our portal connecting students, faculty, and alumni. And the third is the most important part is that today also happens to be the golden jubilee of my father, Shri Ram Sharan Sharma, who is sitting here. I would I would like him to stand up and all of you to give him a round of applause. My parents, my family, my friends, their blessings, their motivation, and their best wishes have been responsible for whatever I have achieved in my life. And I would say that today this award I would like to dedicate to my parents. My mother could not come here, but I dedicate it to you, Papa, who graduated from here in 1962. Now, why I said that all my existence, my being, belongs to Roorkee. And I say it because when you start looking back in your life and you start seeing the fundamental guiding principles of life, you can count on fingers the basic learnings which guide you through in your life. I feel that the three basic learnings which I had in my life, which became not only the direction but the fundamental of my life, either came from Roorkee or came at the time when I was studying here. Before I came here, I believed that if you have the ability, courage, the stamina to run faster, you can be first in the race. But then later on I realized that you can always do that. But which race you are going to participate is also dependent beyond your control. And in my view, that control comes from the blessings of your teachers, your elders, and your well-wishers. I feel that blessing is something which cannot be given and which cannot be taken. Blessing is one thing in life which has to be earned. So I decided that I have to earn these blessings. That was my first and foremost lesson. The second lesson I learned, and I can say unfortunately on the last day when I was leaving from here on 31st of May 1984, but nevertheless it was not late. I was getting interviewed by a gentleman and he asked me, Mr. Sharma. So I really felt very happy that somebody is calling me Mr. Sharma in fourth year. So he said, Mr. Sharma, can you tell me what you have learned in your electrical engineering? And I said, sir, I have learned that motor efficiency is at full load. You can apply it to yourself, you can apply it to your family, you can apply it to your institution, you can apply it to a community, you can apply it to a nation, and wherever you apply it, it becomes maximum as long as it is on full load. So this is my second learning, which I not only applied on myself, but applied on every organization or everything which I did. The third learning came when I was in second year. I was very fortunate that a friend of mine gifted me autobiography of Harivansh Rai Bachchan. And it was the second part of Harivansh Rai Bachchan, which was Need Ka Nirman Phir. Those of you who are familiar with his life would know that he lost his first